breast cancer is the leading cancer among Jamaican women, followed by cervical cancer. Approximately 300 women die every year from breast cancer. So I know there's a lot of debates about whether or not parabens or antiperspirants or aluminum is really linked with breast cancer. Not really going to get into that much, but I will say this, and I think it's very safe to say that if you can significantly reduce your exposure to toxin and possibly carcinogenous ingredients in your personal care products and even in your food, it can definitely help to preserve your health and even help to reduce the level of toxicity in your body. So this year, once again, I've been making my own DIY deodorant. I think it's really helpful for us to actually try to go as natural as possible. I know some people love their antiperspirants or whatever, but guess what? There are natural ingredients that you can even find in your kitchen that can help you to feel and smell fresh all day long. Last year, my first time making deodorant, I had 3 basic ingredients. I had coconut oil or coconut-based Shevielle product. I had cornstarch or corn flour, and I also had baking soda. Alright, so I've been using deodorant for about 6 or 9 months. I thought it was a bit too liquidy and it didn't hold up. Outside of the container, as I screwed it up, it didn't really hold firm. So I wanted something that one could be firm outside of the tube so I didn't have to be rubbing it on. And I wanted something that actually stuck to my skin. So after reading up and doing my own experiments in product making, I've decided to add shea butter and beeswax. So what this actually does to your deodorant, remember that the baking soda is the deodorizing agent or ingredient. The cornstarch helps to hold the deodorant together. If you don't want to use cornstarch, you can use tapioca flour. And the coconut oil is also deodorizing, and it also helps to combine the ingredients, helping to spread nicely on your skin. But here is how the beeswax comes in and the shea butter. So the shea butter actually helps to keep it together in one, like a hard bar. But at the same time, it allows it to glide nicely over your skin. And it helps to better combine ingredients. The beeswax now actually helps to keep it hard. So when you screw it out of the tube, it actually stands still. This year, instead of using the 3 ingredients, I'll actually be using 5 ingredients. So the shea butter will be replaced, and the coconut oil will be replaced by my Castor Neem butter. Normally would add an additional coconut oil to the raw shea butter, but since this is a whipped butter that already contains coconut oil and essential oils, it basically eliminates the need to add coconut oil and other essential oils. And by the way, just in case you guys are wondering if it's been working, so guys, I've been using it for a year now. My feedback on using my own deodorant is that it's way cheaper, but apart from that, it actually works. I don't need to use it more than once a day. And recently, my significant other has also joined me in, going all natural in terms of his personal care products, and it has been working well for him as well. So, can work. It's not just a woman thing; can work for men as well. So, let's get right into it. So, add your shea butter and your beeswax together and allow for them to be melted completely. This will allow for you to comfortably combine the cornstarch and the baking soda together. Now add your 1/4 cup of baking soda. Then add your 1/4 cup of cornstarch or corn flour. This can be replaced by tapioca flour. Once they're in the container or they're in the pot or whatever you're using, use a spoon to combine the ingredients. I actually left the heat on so that the ingredients can combine properly together, and also beeswax has a tendency of hardening once it's cooled, so that's why I kept it on. I'm gonna stir and stir and stir until it becomes a nice consistency. Alright, so this is it. It's still liquidy, but I wanted to make sure it's liquid so it'll be easier to pour into the container. I think when I made it, it didn't take me more than 6 to 10 minutes thereabout, but it's very effective. Right, so now I have a nice empty deodorant tube. You don't necessarily have to buy this. You can actually just use one of your older containers, wash it out and use it, and then you just scroll it down. No. This is basically how it looks. So I'm going to use a spatula. I would recommend make a lot one time, put it in a tub, and then you just add it to your tube when it's done. That way, making it in bigger batches doesn't necessarily take more time than making a small batch. So if you're a busy person like me, I will just stuff it in. Voila! Right, so you're going to see the difference between last year and this year. So you look at it's going to scroll right. So that's your natural deodorant for you. Whereas as you make more of these products at home, you may find you to tweak it according to your body type. For me, I don't really sweat that much, but given the amount of baking soda and starch I've used in it, cornstarch, it works, but and so if you want a hard out deodorant, you can add more beeswax, or you can add more shea butter, but the beeswax will have to keep it harder. But here's your natural deodorant.